So today we're going to be doing a what's in my art drawer, so let's get started. So first things first, this knob came off, so I just use a ribbon. It's getting kind of filled. But here I have all of my oil paints, which I need to find a better place to put them. And then I have my watercolors and my acrylics. I use this a lot. And then I have watercolors all down here. I think I'm just going to keep my oil paints up because I got to check them and see if I have to get new ones. Okay, the next one is mostly like tools and supplies. So I have some India ink. Hopefully the camera focuses. I don't know what that says, but yeah. I have this, and then I have some refill ink in here. And then this just helps clean it out. And then here's my pen that I use mostly for outlining artwork when I'm doing traditional. And then I have alcohol swabs because normally if the ink gets on you it can stain. So I just use these alcohol swabs. They're really good. And then I have my sharpeners, my erasers. That's the jewelry thing. I don't know what's in here. That was from a doll that I was supposed to get done. I have a thimble, some lead. This is a Toenaut and Hope paper. The part came out and I re-glued it, and I didn't realize till the glue had already set that it was glued backwards. So, yeah. Next up is my pencils. So I use these Blending Stumps Generals. I use a lot of their products. Here's that. Here's my necklace I was trying to find. I don't know why that's in there. But yeah, here's my sketching pencils, lead pencils, sharpeners, just a whole bunch of stuff that I keep in here. I keep paper clips. I don't know what's in there. Apparently I have my whiteout pencil and some of those stuff, so that's that. I think I could take this out. Yeah, I can put this back in. And then here is where I keep all of my watercolor brushes. I got these at Hobby Lobby when they're having a sale. They do very well. And then, let's see, I have some erasers in here. I have some, my hairbrush came off, so I have to fix that. I have some Jelly Roll pens, which I just go to Wishlist because I find them for really cheap. Here is the Jelly Roll white pen, black, and then this one has the glitter, which I normally sometimes use for highlights when I want to really add highlights. I have this one. I use this when I'm not going to be using watercolor because this kit is not waterproof. And then I have this pen right here. It's another glitter one. I don't know if this thing will, yeah. And then let's see what's at the top. It gets stuck sometimes. Here, I'm just gonna sit stuck. It's easier than taking everything out individually. And then here, I keep my chalk, I keep my tattoo papers in here, I keep my erasers, I keep clips in here for when I do watercolor, I keep my pencils in here, all just a little stuff like that. And then I have my crystals here. That will be for another video. And then here is all my Copics that I have so far. Still working on getting more, actually, but you know. And then over here, I'm gonna just put everything back real quick. I have my headphones, which I normally use if I'm streaming because it's just easier. These are the ones I think I showed an Instagram video. But yeah. And then I always keep bottled water with me because I normally get really thirsty when I'm streaming, so that's what I normally use. And then I have my watercolor trays, and this I use if I'm drawing circles. If I want to do like lanterns or stuff, this really helps. It's supposed to be for spaghetti, but it does wonders. And then I have just a little medicine dropper. This used to have some of my black walnut tincture in it, which basically just helps with cleaning out your system, keeping you healthy and stuff. But since my mom does like a lot of herbs, I asked if I could have one of her old ones. She's not using it anymore, and so this just has rubbing alcohol, which I use to help blend my colored pencils and stuff. And my necklace keeps falling down. And then I also have this little box. It's like a little miniature trash can. I keep all my pencil shavings in it and stuff. And then I have some HB pencils. I have tissues. They're good for when I have to wipe up spills real quick. And I just have a manga here and a magazine that I was supposed to put up. I normally have it right by me because I normally read a little bit before I go to bed. And then over here is just my water and stuff. And then over here, I have stamps, which I have no idea why that's over here. I have some watercolor book for on the go. I haven't used it yet, which I should. And then I have a scale here for when I do my resin. It helps to make sure that I'm measuring the correct amount and everything goes well and stays well. Then I have a catalog here. Then I have some mixed media paper that I mostly take it out because it's easier, and I'm always scared that it's going to soak out and all of that. So, and then here I have my Prismacolor pencils, which I'm going to start using again. Actually, I need to get more. I just got packed with birthday. And then I have my water bottles, giant jug of water. I have my pencil sharpener here, and then I use sharpening alcohol, and this is filled with Black India ink that I got from Hobby Lobby. But the tip kept coming off, so I just decided to use this instead. Here's my wrist brace that I use to help with my wrists. And then here I just have, old markers, and mostly I keep with when my little baby cousins come over. I just have them use them and stuff. Then I have some more those, and I have chopsticks, which I have no idea. And then I have all my brushes. This one Sally used for glitter, and Sally cannot get it off. So I guess I don't know if you could actually see that or not. But yeah, I have these. I got in some of these. I got in a pack of It was like in a pack of 50, and they had all different versions. Some are knockoff versions, like I got from like painting kits and stuff. And then I have this right here. The metal part came off, so I had to tighten it. But yeah, I use this when I have to cover up my oil paintings and stuff. This really does well. I normally have it right here with me, but I normally keep it over there so I have more room to work with. And then I have my paper here, which this is just for illustrations and stuff, so I normally use it for my oil paints and stuff. And then I have some more paper down here, and then I have some fax printer. I have some sketches that I probably should go through. And what else is in here? And I keep all of my Q-tips in there for when I'm using my Copics, my watercolors to help clean up any extra, any extra ink and stuff like that. And then I have my charcoal over here. I don't use it much. And then this I actually got at a thrift store. It was very well common, and the weird thing is I don't know if this company's still in business anymore since it's over like 60 years old. So, but it does wonderfully. Color smooth, it really does really good. And this is my graphite, which I don't use very much. I should. And then I have my paints over here, and then I have all of my art books over here that I use. I keep all my art books over here, my watercolor paper, my sketchbooks that I take on the go, just regular old sketching paper that I use. Excuse me, guys. And then down here, sorry for the mess, I have my sewing, my glitter for my resin supplies, my clay, paint, and then for this I mostly use when I am drawing. It's just a normal regular glass frame that I use, and then I took, regular tape and just taped down the edges, so that really helps immensely. And then here I use this when sorry guys, my throat's like really hurting right now. So basically I use this for when I've got to, basically when I'm painting and I hold it to keep it nice and steady for me and all of that. So I mostly use all of these supplies kind of routinely. I definitely should show you what's in that box, but I don't want to get it out because it's going to be kind of hard to take all that out and put it up. So I will show you some other time. And then basically with these water things, they're just these were just sold in a packet at Walmart for about $3. They have these ones, and I think I have a flat one. I'm just not sure where it went. But yeah, that's all for my art tour. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all have an amazing day. See ya.